Hey there folks, welcome to my Retro Media Room. Today I want to take a look at various physical titles I have in my collection, unbox them, talk about them, showcase them, just because, these are various games I've had in some cases a lot of years, some cases recent, that I've been completing them with things like Etsy and other sources with things like booklets and special cases, special edition cases. Now the star of the show is going to be the deluxe edition of Expedition 33. We'll get to that at the end. But I have all sorts of titles I want to kind of rapid fire and go through and showcase. Now to start with, we have Ghost of Tsushima. This is the special edition. So this is actually a slipcover steelbook that came when this game originally launched. Now I have the PlayStation 5 Director's Cut digitally that upgraded this from the PlayStation 4 version to that. So that's how I play it. But this is the physical version of the game that I have to this day. Of course, it's a very nice steelbook. But what I added here, and this is going to be our first example, this booklet is from a store on Etsy. And link will be in the description for that store. They do really great work. I've ordered numerous booklets from them, and I followed them on X. They do awesome stuff. So here's the inner artwork, and like I said, the booklet here, and I'll just give you a brief look at this here. I mean, it's the unofficial fan-made. I just love it because, well, I love booklets and I love everything being complete, even if it's not even official. I don't care at this point because, well, booklets are rare nowadays. So if somebody makes a good quality one like this, I'm going to snatch it up and make it more premium. That's what I've kind of become addicted to in recent years. So also with Ghost of Tsushima, and this is the one only item I have like this. So this came directly from Sony. What this is, it's a medal or award for if you platinum the game, and only if you platinum the game with your connected account, that you're able to actually purchase this. So I pre-ordered it, and like you said, you can only pre-order it if you've platinumed the game. So yeah, it's Ghost Rewards Living Legend. Congratulations, you are one of Tsushima's greatest heroes. You know the island better than anyone, and you spared nothing to defend its people. Very cool little message there. So this is kind of like some of the medals I have from the Air Force. The way this packaging is, it's very much like this. This is military style packaging, and even the way this opens, this is in here. I mean, this is very much like the medals I have from the Air Force. So, and then you have the whole medal here. So very, very cool. I want to see more stuff like this where a physical representation of the achievements you made in the game that you can only get if you got those achievements. So I thought that was an awesome concept, and I love it. So I went ahead and snatched this up. It was only like $20 or something. It wasn't like overly expensive. So this is very cool, and I really like it. And so I appreciate Sony actually being innovative with a physical product like this. Okay, let's get to our next one. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on a lot of these. This is going to be more of a rapid fire. So this is the Order 1886, which I've always really appreciated the box art. It's actually a cool game. I actually always liked it. I need to beat it again. It still holds up graphically. It's not like a Game of the Year material or anything, but it's a solid third-person shooter. Decent story, beautiful graphics, cool combat. It's a cool game. I always liked it. So here's what I did with this. This is once again a custom booklet. So I was able to same unofficial fan made, and it's just really cool. So I love these. So this just gives it more, it just has more weight to it. It feels more premium. I just love it. And now in this case, so we have The Last of Us Part 1, aka Last of Us Remake. Now this slipcover here, this was from a website that, as far as I can tell, no longer exists. I got a bunch of these. These are steelbook protectors, and it has, obviously the PlayStation 5 style, which looks official emblem on it. So I really like these. So I've got quite a few of them now, but the website doesn't seem to be around anymore. So it's just, I guess it's just gone. Now this is from the Firefly edition of the game. There was a whole big outer box. It was really cool, but mine got crushed during shipping, and I sold that, and I just kept the steelbook from it. And with this, we have the custom manual once again from Etsy, from that same seller. Or I believe from that same seller. There's a couple of these booklets that might not be. I'll verify that later. But most of these are going to be from the same seller. And sometimes these Etsy stores, if you don't get them while they're there from some of these people that make them, you know, then they're just gone and you never see them again. So these can become kind of rare, unique items. Some of these fan made stuff, and I can't put a value on that. This is just, I just do this because I think it's cool and it's what I like to do, and a lot of other people do. But in terms of adding value or not, well, that's up to the individual, because obviously it's kind of hard to tie a value to something that's not original. So that this isn't about value. This is about fan service, really, and for physical media collecting. And finally, now I'm going to caveat this. So this is Stellar Blade. I still need to play this. The game looks awesome. I'm not going to show the back of this. I got this from a foreign website, and then we're going to get into a bunch of their outer. They got these outer steel cases. I'm not going to show the back of this because she's quite a bit of flesh is showing, even for her, and I don't want this to have a monetization issue. So with showing too much skin, so I'm just going to refrain from showing the back of it. You can just use your imagination that it's a pretty skimpy bikini type outfit. So just you know, bear that in mind. But the main thing is that, so this is an outer slip box. Now I got this for free from that website. They were really awesome and sent this to me complimentary along with the rest of my orders. So I was blown away when they did that. But here's the Steelbook, because I love the fact this is a premium outer case that goes over the Steelbook. And then inside, I have from that, once again, from that Etsy store, I have a custom manual. And then I have the original game, of course. And of course, there's additional, it kind of gives you an idea of the type of outfit she's wearing behind the disc there. But yeah, so very premium, very cool. And it was complimentary. They gave this to me as a bonus item, and it's just really, really nice. Okay, so now, because I mentioned this website, a link is going to be in the description as well for this website. Now we're going to get into the main items that I got from that store. This was just an extra, but there are these outer steel cases. I'll show you that. Okay, so here we have God of War, aka God of War 4, God of War 2018. So as you can see here, this is the PlayStation 4, standard copy inside of this metal case, this tin metal. Now it's not as hard and sturdy as an actual steel book, so it's an outside metal slip cover for regular cases, because a steel book actually won't fit inside this. So this is what I got from that website, and I really like them. I just wanted some kind of premium packaging for God of War, amongst many other titles I'm going to go over here. So it gives you an idea, you see inside there. So it's just a metal outer slipcase with really cool artwork. And then inside, once again, the Etsy store got a custom booklet. So I was able to give it the booklet and, of course, the complete game, original case. Inside this steel case here, or this tin outer box, or just metal outer box. So it's like a really, really premium deluxe set. So very, very cool. And of course, can't go without God of War Ragnarok. And I did the same thing with this. I gave it the outer case here from that same website. The detail and quality of these cases are really neat, and they were on sale. So the prices were really fair. And I really praise their work. They do all sorts of good work. And of course, this is the launch edition on PS5, and then the manual from Etsy. So I just love the fact that I was able to take this pretty basic copy and just make it feel ultra premium with all this extra stuff. So very, very nice, because I try to do this to games that I love, and including these next ones. So you got Death Stranding Director's Cut, and same thing, metal outer case. Now then you got the Director's Cut standard copy. Now I don't have a custom booklet for this. I've been wanting them to do. I've been looking for it, but unfortunately it just hasn't been made yet, to my knowledge. So that's as far as this goes. But I just wanted something, because I love Death Stranding. I absolutely love Death Stranding. Now, before I go to Death Stranding 2, this is the special edition of the first one that I originally got when it launched. And this is the steelbook for it. So this is still a great version of because I was already happy with this, but I wanted to go ahead and make the other two match. And technically, I don't have the PS5 version and all that. So, and I even have it digitally on Xbox. So So I've got playthroughs on both. So I really do love Death Stranding. Then we have Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And this is great cover art, of course. You know, same metal box and everything, just like the other one. And then a standard, because there's like, I know there's like a big crazy edition of it, and it's very expensive. There's a lot going on. I just like these deluxe edition style boxes and cases and stuff. I don't necessarily need the statue and crazy stuff. It's like $200 or $150, and I just want like $100 and under of just premium packaging. That's what I prefer. Man, I really hope booklets come out for these, because I would buy them up in a second. But for now, I'm able to at least have these be premium like this with these metal cases. Then we have Demon Souls, which, rest in peace to Blue Point Studios. That was really unfortunate that Sony foolishly shut them down. So kind of in celebration of them a little bit. And I've got a booklet for Shadow of the Colossus on the way. I wanted to make this as premium as I could, because I'd already gotten a booklet for it from Etsy. So once again, this is complete now. I've got the booklet in here, which we'll take a quick look here, because otherwise, you know, it's a very bare bones physical release. And then, you know, so the booklet and everything inside here. So I mean, these guys just do fantastic work. They really, really do amazing work. It makes everything feel more premium. And so when you combine that booklet from Etsy and this case from the other website, they do really great work. So this looks fantastic. I really, really like this one a lot. So I wanted to make Demon Souls as premium because I love the game. I've covered it on the channel, as well as Ghost of Tsushima, as well as Last of Us. So if you want to see that, that's also going to be in the description if you want to see me actually cover these games. And now the PS5 Pro with PSSR 2 are looking even better. So what I talked about in the videos, in that video, is that it's even better now, by the way. So, and then finally, out of these custom, we got Doom the Dark Ages. I haven't actually played it yet. Now, this is actually the Xbox version, because I just wanted it on Xbox, but I wanted to get it because I didn't get the deluxe edition or ultimate edition or whatever, because it just never went down in price. I got this for like $20 or something, and there's no booklet for it. Very bare bones, but I loved this is the deluxe edition or ultimate edition or whatever box art, and I love the box art. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just get this and kind of make it, because I've got the digital content for it. So I figured I'll just make it my own deluxe edition for a fraction of the price, because I ordered it along with the other ones. So very, very cool. I love the artwork for Doom Dark Ages. I'm excited to play it. I'll be playing here in the near future. I've been playing Resident Evil Requiem, so being kind of busy playing that. All right, so we'll finally we're going to get to Expedition 33. And here we are. We got Expedition 33, the Lumiere edition, or however you pronounce that. I don't speak French, so... but yeah, this is what I pre-ordered because I had a strong feeling the game was going to be really good. Now, I still need to play it. I haven't gotten around to playing it. I know it's excellent. And hey, you know what? With PSSR 2.0, it's going to be even better to play graphically. So yeah, so now this is the... I was really impressed when this came in. I didn't expect it to be such a large edition. And the price was more than fair. So this is like really what I love. I love these extra large, really cool premium editions. This is where I'm willing to pay upwards, like $100, $120 and stuff, for like these really cool physical editions. Now, what I'll show here in the standard case here, once again, custom Etsy booklet. So I was able to complete it even further, make it even more premium. So it's got that additional weight to it. Then now the other items in here that are very cool, of course, you have a Steelbook, which is great. Now I could put it in the Steelbook and all that, but I'm cool with just keeping it all in the standard case. And the Steelbook is extra that I keep inside of this, because otherwise I probably would have just went ahead and put it all in the Steelbook. Now I might change my mind later on down the road. Now there's something nice to point out. I really like how they put foam right here. to match the size of the Steelbook in the regular case, so it stays full in here. It's not loose. That's a very nice, intelligent touch. Yeah, it's just this little foam right here. Then we have the art book, or journal, but we'll see what's inside here. So yeah, very, very cool. So this is the kind of stuff I like. I just really like this premium physical edition stuff. And it doesn't have to be like a big statue. It doesn't have to be like a whole set, even though I've got a few of them like that. The largest one I have, period, is the Borderlands 3 set, which is like, I mean, it's massive. It's an exclusive set. My good buddy gave it to me to add to my collection. And it's literally a actual physical chest, like a loot chest from the game. And it has all sorts of stuff in it. It's massive. So that's kind of a wild one that I have. That was gifted. That was simply gifted to me from my good friend. Shout out to Mike. Is this pet? Oh no, they're just together. They're a little stuck. They're kind of stuck together a little bit. There we go. This is really cool. This is like water painting. Or oil, or water oil painting, whatever style, whatever. Very, very cool. Well, even though I know they supposedly had some issues with it, but just this whole AI slop conversation right now with DLSS 5, I'm definitely not a fan of AI slop and it creeping into game development too much. Like, I like what PSSR on the PS5 Pro is doing. That's good stuff. That's perfectly fine. But this DLSS 5 making everything look like AI slop, I can't stand it. I 100% agree with Maximilian on that. But anyway, so that's Expedition 33, the Lumiere edition. And now we're going to take a look at two bonus games that are technically not even games, but they're very interesting. So here we have a bonus round. So if you're like me and you grew up with The Simpsons, both these games come from a special episode where Bonestorm is the brand new game that all the kids want to play, and Bart is desperate to play it. And then he ends up getting Lee Carvallo's putting challenge instead. And so the whole episode, it's a video game dedicated episode talking about video games and video game cultures with kids and new releases. And Bonestorm, the way they portray it in the show, is absolutely Killer Instinct, especially Killer Instinct now, ironically. So once again, the future's told, the Simpsons told the future yet again, because when Milhouse is sitting there, I've only entered in my name, and it's like the screen is like blowing his hair back. I mean, that is absolutely Killer Instinct on the Xbox. I love that episode, and so I discovered that people were actually taking and making NES style boxes of those games as if they're real games. So wanted to take a look at these. So first we got the putting challenge. Now I kind of did some stuff to this to kind of make it unique. Now this is in a protective case, and these are not functioning games. Neither one of these these are just props, but they're just really fun. And it's actually from a couple different sources. So this card here, this is from one source, because I got two different types of boxes. One box, I like the box fine enough, but I like this one better because this is more like an actual Nintendo box. But it came with this card, so I went ahead and took this card from the other one, put it with this, and then see how it says now with scoring pencil? Keep that in mind. So with the other box that's not shown here, the reason I got it was because it came with a cartridge of the game. Now it's empty. There's no motherboard in this. It is a fake game. So, but it's a authentic style NES cartridge shell case, and it's just really neat. I mean, it looks like a real game, and even a reproduction Nintendo slip, right? So what I did was in the bottom here, I got a piece of foam. There we go. So I got a piece of foam to fill in the bottom, but what I did as a little extra is, because like I said, now with scoring pencil, and this guy, he actually, one of the orders I did, he actually included these. So on one end, you got a tee, a putting tee, or I'm sorry, a driver tee, And on the other end, I had to kind of work on these to get these in here like this, a scoring pencil. So this was my touch to the whole thing, because the guy actually, with the cartridge, if I remember right, with the cartridge, he also included these. And I just thought that was so cool. I hadn't even thought of it. I was like, I want this to be in here like the box says. I just had to make it happen. I was like, this has got to be in the box. It's just too cool to not be in the box. So I made it work, and I like kind of like hollowed it out where I could fit them, and boom, and they both go in there, and they both fit, and they're both included. There's no booklet, but that's of course perfectly fine. It just doesn't exist. So yeah, so that's Putting Challenge. And then we have Bonestorm. Now not quite as much went into this with the pen and the T, but also the card for the front here, which there's just extra, and I just, it looks good. Great looking box here. They actually have a screenshot, I think, with Putting Challenge. Yeah, so Putting Challenge, you have the back here as well. And screenshot from the game, from the show. Tell your parents, buy me Bonestorm or go to hell. Yeah, this is an absolutely hilarious classic episode of The Simpsons. Now, what's cool about this, and when I saw it, I couldn't resist. Oh yeah, there's a sticker here. I went ahead and included, just, that's part of the packaging too. But it's a black cartridge. So I was like, oh, that's just cool. That's just a nice touch. Well, once again, hollow. There's no hardware in this because it's not a game. And also a foam piece in that just to fill in the bottom. There's nothing else in there. But so yeah, I just wanted to show these just because they were fun. I put them together. I did them as kind of a pretty elaborate knickknacks to commemorate those Simpsons episode, because I'm such a fan of Killer Instinct that it is absolutely Killer Instinct. It was Killer Instinct back in the day, but it was also Killer Instinct, like, the last one on the Killer Instinct 2013. So that was a bunch of physical games I just wanted to unbox, take a look at, talk about, showcase, just because I just felt like doing it. If you want more content like this, I'm actually gonna. I want to look at all of my Resident Evil copies, including Resident Evil Requiem, with the booklets I've added to those, and custom whatnot, to those. So basically, from Resident Evil 2 Remake on, Resident Evil 7 and on, I want to look at all my physical copies of those, because I got a lot of new booklets, and one that's coming in, and after it comes in, I want to make a video about that to promote that Etsy store, because they do great work. All right, I hope you enjoyed. God bless, and I'll see you later.